Thanks, Laura. Tonight we are continuing to follow the fallout from the indictment of New York State Attorney General Letitia James. It was breaking news last night when we told you she's been charged with fraud by a Virginia federal grand jury. CBS 6's Quinn Alexander spoke to a legal expert today about the indictment and how he expects lawyers to tackle this case. Hi, Quinn.
James is charged with bank fraud and providing false statements to a financial institution. The claim surrounds a home she owns in Virginia and documentation she filed for that home. I spoke to Tully Rinckey, senior associate, to break down the charges and the possible motivation for them.
Financial crimes can be somewhat complex. These involve banking matters, but effectively, they're going to attempt to prove that she knowingly made a false statement.
Aaron Pam says prosecutors need to show James intentionally identified the Virginia property as her second home while knowing the documents she signed prohibited it from being used as a rental investment. Pam says cases like these are common but not usually prosecuted.
There's not a lot of incentives by banks or prosecutors around America to search those falsehoods out and prosecute them.
Pam says people with second and third homes often label property as primary residences, either intentionally or unintentionally. He says going after James could be seen as a targeted attack, which is what the Attorney General called it on social media.
These charges are baseless, and the president's own public statements make clear that his only goal is political retribution at any cost.
James claims this indictment is retaliation for her work as New York's Attorney General against President Trump. Pam says this could be selective prosecution or pursuing charges based on discriminatory factors. This would be a violation of the 14th Amendment, which grants equal protection under the law.
If the court decides that Letitia James is being prosecuted by the United States Attorney's Office based on political motives, then this case will never see trial and shouldn't see trial.
The Department of Justice says James could face up to 60 years in prison and a $2 million fine if convicted. We'll stay on this story and bring you any updates as soon as it goes through the court system. Reporting live in studio, Quinn Alexander, CBS 6 News.